Hello, my name is Dale Anthony Wilhite. I live in Mountain Village, Colorado. And if you want to find out anything about me, go to MySpace, where I have a very large page. This is a video, very short video message, in which I give a warning to all farmers throughout the United States that the Obama administration is engaging in things that could put a lot more farmers out of work. And an example of that can be found just near Sacramento, where a judge ordered U.S. Wildlife Service to shut off the water pumps. That put about 80,000 people out of work. They say it's 40,000, 80,000, sometimes it's up to 125,000, but it's in the tens of thousands out of work in order to save the Delta smeltfish. It's like a little 2-3 inch minnow. Apparently it was going through the pumps or something and being killed. Apparently they made no effort to try another way to possibly save the Delta smeltfish, maybe by relocating or whatever. But nonetheless, a lot of the people in that area that grow a lot of our food are now receiving food, standing in line, from China. And a lot of our food supplies now are going to be, that we're going to receive, vegetables and stuff, it's going to start coming from China now, not from California anymore. And Senator Barbara Boxer and Senator Feinstein have pretty much endorsed this decision by this judge. But technically, it's the Obama administration that's behind it. If the Obama administration and Congress wanted to stop it, they could. The Democrats are not going to stop this. They are more concerned about a little minnow and don't give a bleep about the farmers. Now, a lot of the radical environmentalists say, well, you know, if we don't stop it here, then it's going to continue and more of such things will become extinct. Well, how about human beings becoming extinct? Because we grow most of the world's food. And I don't know where, I mean, we don't grow most of the world's food, but we feed a lot of the world. And when little things like this happen, and it's ignored by most of the media except for Fox, when Lou Dodds was at CNN, he reported on it, and I think CBS did a little dinky little report on it. To them, they don't care. Anything that makes Obama look bad, they're not going to report on, most of the media. They got to make him look good. This is their new god, I guess. The danger that's involved here is that this could get out of control eventually, and the Obama administration could start putting a lot of farmers out of work as these radicals have made their way into the White House, these Marxists, some of them are, and begin to really push a radical agenda that's going to put a lot of people out of work, and a lot of food that we get is going to really go up. You have to remember, these people are radical, and I don't think they understand this country as a whole. And I think that they are willing to make people suffer, in other words, to forward their agenda. They just don't care. And come November 4th of this year, they're going to find out just how many of us really do care. That's why if they do it, they're going to do probably a lot of it this year. That's what cap and trade's all about. But here's my warning to all the farmers of this country. I know a lot of your support comes from left-wing musicians, you know, who do farm aids and things like that, and that's very nice of them. Like Willie Nelson. Willie Nelson is really up on it. He really cares about the farmers. John Mellencamp really cares about the farmers. But the people that they support sometimes don't. You know, you would think that Democrats would be for the farmers, but I don't think so. Feinstein and Boxer have made it quite clear they support the saving of the smeltfish, and if people have to get more of their food from China, so be it. And if 80 to 100, 150,000 people are put out of work in California, so be it. They don't care. They got theirs, so what do they care about the people of California? That's why I think Barbara Boxer could get knocked off this year. But this is just a warning to all farmers. You continue to support these left-wing radicals like Obama and people like Feinstein and Boxer, you may find yourself out of work. I think the people here in Telluride, Colorado, Mountain Village, Colorado, who mostly support Obama, would be very upset and probably turn on this guy if all of a sudden the Obama administration ruled that the Telluride Telski Resort, you know, lives and all that, is a danger to the bears or to the elks or to some little bug or something. And so it must be shut down. I mean, that's the livelihood of Mountain Village and Telluride, is Telski. I mean, that's where they make most of their money, is in the wintertime, like right now. The hotels would go berserk. And I think you would see a different change. You'd see this town become Republican real fast, or turn on Obama in a heartbeat. And that could happen. And it wouldn't surprise me to wake up one day and find out that some radical has said that we got to save something here in Telluride or Mountain Village, and all these gondolas and ski lifts are in danger to this insect or the bears or the elk or the deer or the cantaloupe or whatever, you know. And all of a sudden, it gets shut down. It can be shut down, and I think that's when this town would wake up, and find out what reality really is, and find out what it's like to be on the other side of the fence. So this is just a warning I give to all farmers, that you better wake up and pay attention to what this Obama administration is doing. They're dangerous. And the radicals and the Marxists and the socialists that have infiltrated this administration, or part of this administration, maybe not infiltrated it, are very dangerous to our liberties, our freedom of speech, our Constitution, and our way of life. And they said, Obama says he wants us to be much like Europe, which I guess means he wants us all to have at least 10% unemployment year round. But they're still telling what else they have planned. And the only thing that can stop them will be in November 4th of this year. That's going to be the day. That's going to be D-Day for them, I hope. And the people of this country better wake up, and you farmers better wake up, especially you farmers who support this guy. This guy ain't on your side. He's got people in the administration that don't give a bleep about you. They care more about radical things and little minnows than they care about human beings. These are people that don't put human beings first. They put animals, fish, whales, and stuff like that before they put you and I before such things. We're not as important as that. That's something you better remember. And I condone or like what actor Paul Rodriguez is doing. He's taking a stand, but unfortunately no one else in the Hollywood industry or entertainment industry or the music industry are willing to take a stand like he has. I guess it doesn't affect them, but it does affect him and his family. And so I applaud him for making a stand. But farmers, you better wake up, because it may be your turn next, and you may be the ones out. And we, as consumers of vegetables and all food supplies and all the food we get in America, we may suffer with higher prices at the market and at the food stores and at the restaurants because of this Obama administration and their radical agenda. Thank you for your time.